have counted had it gone in. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Seattle ahead. They're up by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Seattle, we've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Felton is out there with Jennings. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Gasol at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Seattle shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Hardaway. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Now here's Jennings. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Jennings. In the corner, it's Felton. From deep. Rebounded by Hardaway.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep, though.
Mm-hmm. And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
Dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, team dancers.
Now Jennings. Outside Aldridge. Pass to Gasol. Jennings kicks to Felton. Clock at 6. Misses from short range. Wiggins drives in. Can't hit from in close.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Seattle trails by 4. Jennings kicks to Gay. Here's Felton. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
A different look for Seattle. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Aldridge. Chandler Parsons comes in for Rudy Gay. And Darren Williams is subbed in for Brandon Jennings.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Right, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Trains the three-pointer. Parker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Williams kicks to Felton. The rebound by McGarry. And the pass to Leonard. Shoots it. McGarry, no luck.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
James checked in for Seattle. Stackhouse comes in for Raymond Felton. And it's Westbrook missing.
Those are chances.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
And James throws it down.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Stolen by Westbrook. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Westbrook's got 6 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The three. Seattle grabs the miss. He gets it up, and that's not going to go. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. The Thunder, they're up by 10. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Ladies and gentlemen, men's team.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
A nice quarter for Westbrook. He has 11 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
You know, and as effective as he was at slashing to the hoop in that first half, even better at finishing once he got there.
Guys, we saw some amazing dunks from him. I can't imagine he'll be able to top those in these last 2 quarters, but I'd love to see him try.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Griffin is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
At the elbow, it's James. Can't get it to fall. Shot on the wing. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Kicks it to Leonard. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops.
At the line, Kawhi Leonard.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
Timeout call.
Timeout. Start it.
Seattle calls timeout.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft, interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside. Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
Boy, a sluggish, muddy start to the second half. Still scoreless.
Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Nice shot by Porzingis.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Westbrook against Williams. Tries it from the top of the key.
Something needs to change for them here. I mean, starting the half 0 for 5, that's not going to get it done.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official. Well, they've been shooting their free throws with confidence and knocking them down. That's giving them an edge. No question about it.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Pau Gasol is checked in for Cousins. Gay comes in for LeBron. That's Felton in for Jerry Stackhouse.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And Seattle making a change here. Jennings is checked in, and they're pushing it up. It's tipped. Gasol with the steal. Gay dishes to Jennings. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Seattle. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Jennings with the bucket.
The second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
That's a 2 from Parker. The putback. It's good on the putback. Gasol's got his second bucket.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Jennings wide open. Shot's good by Gay.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers Club on that pump fake.
Seattle trails by 6. .141 left here in the third quarter. Gasol kicks to Jennings. 11 feet away. No good. Jennings has gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Hardaway for 3. And he gets it to go. Hardaway has got 11 points.
What a good time for the three-pointer. The fast break had the D scattered all over the place.
Gay kicks to Felton. Rejected by Gasol. They retain possession. Here's Gay. The kick out to Aldridge. Rudy Gay on the wing. Back to Aldridge. There's Jennings with the 3. Again, Jennings missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Hardaway for 3. No good. Great D that time from Jennings.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
And stolen by Favors. And Hardaway gets it to go.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Will it go? And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get Derek Favors. For Seattle, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And here's Leonard from 3. There's the bucket. Good. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And he gets it to go. And it's 6 points for Raymond Felton.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Well, through 3. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Porzingis. Then it's Jerry Stackhouse. Then there's Darren Williams. And it's LeBron in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. Lillard misses.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy. Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
The drive by James. And that one's good.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Lillard, the pass to Griffin. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Russell Westbrook in for Lillard. And Williams, here we go. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Porzingis. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's tipped. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. So it's the visitors now. Hit his leg. And it's being called a kickball. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Westbrook dishes to Griffin. Leonard attacking. Back to Griffin. 5 to shoot. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And that's now 6 points for Blake Griffin.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Seattle calls timeout.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. He told them that they simply have to step up, saying if we don't make a move now, it's going to be too late. Give them everything you've got. Kevin?
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Jerry Stackhouse. Outside Griffin. The shot misses. Seattle goes the other way with it. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And that one's good.
I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And Wade sends it back. It's tipped. And stolen by Cousins. And the dunk by James.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there. Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Stolen by Wade. Westbrook drives in. And stolen by Cousins. Stolen by Wade. Throws it up high. And Cousins throws it down.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one.
Leonard brings the double team. Antetokounmpo kicks to Cousins. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but through contact, he'll head to the line.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed off.
Well, Greg, you know, there's no question about that. You played on a tough, physical Knicks team during your NBA career, and that would fall right in line with a smart, strong foul right there.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Very good point.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Porzingis. And Jerry Stackhouse is subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Leonard. And Westbrook, here we go. And that one's good.
No hesitation at all right there. Just right up against a much bigger defender.
Man, and I love that fearlessness, that aggressive attitude. Boy, I love watching guys play with that kind of abandon and freedom, Greg. It's a beautiful thing, man.
Here's the floater. And it's good on the layup.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
There's 53 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And it's Seattle with the ball. On the wing, Williams. He's covered by Leonard. Cousins with a screen on Leonard. Williams for three. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Leonard. Westbrook drives in. And he gets it to go.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Wiggins. With some arc. Westbrook with the bucket.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown. Finishing strong.
Here's Jennings. Cans the shot from the wing.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Guys, what's your take?
Now that you can tell there's some bad blood here. They're just rubbing it in now by calling a timeout.
Yeah, there really isn't much for them to be talking about. This is rubbing it in and adding salt to the wound.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
Get the sound.